Hello, I'm WaffleStick. Welcome back to the WayStone Season 4, Episode 31. I just got done with the Green Dream. Got myself a bunch of vines. We got a blank canvas jungle access now, so we can just go straight through this tunnel and gather whatever resources we need from that big green mess. Oh, there's a village over there too. Nothing really that valuable for us. That's unfortunate. But this is going to be involved in today's project because I wanted to use mossy cobble. It seems like I never tap into it, and with these V3 textures, it looks really good. A bit more desaturated than what the original was. So it's going to be nice to utilize that today. I've made some changes to spawn. Let me sleep real quick and I'll show you what I've done. Now obviously, WayStone Season 4 is going to come to an end at some point, and I feel like that window is rapidly approaching us. Maybe in like 2 or 3 months we planned to do a reset and start a new season. And if you don't know, if you don't play on SMP, that is a relatively short amount of time to get everything done for your spawn or other projects on the server. I mean, usually if you give people a notice, it can be accomplished for bases and such, but spawn, it's easy to forget about, just having the background. So, I mean, you've got people like Llama Freak constantly working at spawn and making it look beautiful, but, you know, there is so much of it to cover. Like, I feel like I need to just divide some time, try to work on spawn, make it look beautiful. I actually tried to make it look nice. I done some bone milling in the area off camera, and the great thing about the mushroom biome is when you plant grass down and you do some bone milling, you don't have to worry about picking those pesky flowers. You don't have to come back and do some plucking. No, it's all done. It's all good. Smooth, organic plains. That looks good. That looks really nice. Really fills in the area. Makes it feel vibrant. This is like the deep green that we're looking for in the jungle. So I continue this process all the way to the other side of the island because this is where I wanted to work today. It seems like this area is pretty filled in. You know, it's doing good. It's coming along. But as you progress over to this side of the island, which I think is west, yeah, it's west, it gets a little bare. We need to do some work over there. I actually had some plans for this hillside. I thought to maybe do like a dock or something, like a multi-tiered dock. Or not necessarily even a dock, like maybe doing one tier for a dock and then doing multiple tiers to navigate up to that pathway, or going over this way. And look at Hex's boat. Doesn't that look nice? I just spotted it one day. It's like a nice modern houseboat. And I thought to incorporate that idea maybe with this hillside just wrapping around. That's going to be a big project if we go all the way. But I think it'll be worth it. It'd be cool to see all of the multiple tiers stacking up. I might have to go over and get my beacon. I have a couple of beacons, so I might have a spare one. I think I'm going to leave the other one for Pixel Brew because he is working on the end portal area. And of course, I've got some vines on the back stock that I need to convert to some mossy cobble. Got all my materials ready pretty much for the project in its entirety. But it's so big, I have a feeling I'm going to be coming back over and gathering other materials. So I'm going to go ahead and mine these vines. Let's check out and see what Pixel Brew has done with the end portal, because I've really been wanting to show that off too. For the previous week, I have been struggling with allergies. I still got it, sort of, so I've been kind of worried since the first clip. Am I sounding snorty? Am I okay? Nasally? I apologize. You have to suffer through that. But I might be going into this partly blind, because I'm not sure if he's made any changes since I had last logged out. What he was working on though, oh, it is gorgeous. We've got this area that we had decorated last episode, and you know, I think it's detailed enough. I don't think it needs any additions down here. And I guess Pixel Brew had picked up on that, and he has done stuff above. Whoa, yeah, some stuff's going on up there. Let me just say, the guy is a strong brew. Oh, like my puns. I know you'll love that one, Pixel. Like, I know you'll love it, dude. I mean, you know, I could say the brew is strong with this one because it's May 4th. I don't know. I had to include that one in there. But man, this guy, like, he just blows my mind with some of the stuff that he's doing. Like, this is crazy. He just hops on one day and he's like, you know what? I'm going to build a village around this end portal. They're going to worship the end. And the greatest part about it is you can keep your hands clean. You know, you're kicking them into the end portal once you've done your business. I mean, there's some stuff going on over here. Reds, it's kind of scary. I'm trying to figure out still how you would kick them in there though. I mean, kind of above it. We were discussing it, just kind of joking around. And here I am trying to find a viable solution for kicking someone into the end portal. It couldn't really be done from this side. Maybe if I like hugged Pixel Brew and just kind of drug him out to the edge and threw him from here, maybe he would go in there. But man, he even used the same palette as I was using below. Smart man. Looks really good too. He has totally transformed it with these like note blocks and chests, which I kind of use too. So he's kind of inspired by my palette. That's nice to know. There's like a little walkway. You know, it's small. That's something I've noticed. I make walkways really big and he makes them kind of small. And man, it just totally makes it so much better. Whoa, yeah, that house. The shape, the curvature, all of the details using jungle and oak wood. It's beautiful. Pixel, you're an artist, man. With that scene behind me, I almost look as beautiful as Mona Lisa. Oh, I'm gorgeous. I mean, if we're being honest, we all know Neragath would rock the Mona Lisa look a lot better than me. Especially if you grew a mullet. Do it, Neragath. Just for me, buddy. You know you want to. So we're back over at the spawn island. I want to work on this dock. I'm really excited about it. And I know that docks are kind of a common thing, but I want to combine this with a couple of different structures, and I might have to separate it into multiple episodes just to get some proper projects in. For this dock, it's going to wrap around quite a bit. I really want to utilize this area from the bridge to this end over here, to the beach head, because obviously this is the bay. This is where all the ships are going to be coming in. And we've got like a smaller port over this way, but it's more so for like smaller ships. I want to do something for like larger ships, and we got to make this place look impressive because, well, that's the first thing they're going to be seeing when they're pulling in on the WayStone. And this is their entrance. We want to give them a warm welcome. And I don't know what you would call it. I guess a terrace like is like a garden. It utilizes multiple layers and curvatures. But this is going to be more of a walkway that's going to split into multiple directions. Like this is one of the directions. It's going to be going to the WayStone Tower and then over to Buildmonger's Island, or my island, and Buildmonger's little place too. But there's, you know, multiple things over there they need to get to. That's going to be connected to the dock itself though. And I thought to go more for like a city-like build, sort of like in Season 3. So it's really impressive whenever you come into the islands. But the further you get into the island, you start realizing, oh, this is more countryside rather than a city. And I just thought that'd be cool. It'd be a nice central point for whenever people come into the WayStone. So I'm going to do a little bit of digging, try to arrange some blocks. We'll see where we can get with it. I like Cornelia's ports at her base. Man, doesn't that look nice? Get some rowboats in there too. I have been attached to this project, surprisingly. Been putting some time and effort into the foundation and trying to suss it out. How it's going to combine with some abstract stuff that's going to be going around the island. It's dark at the moment. I think it'd be better if we're coming through here at daytime so we can actually see. I hate nighttime. They just need to take it out of Minecraft. No, that would be terrible. You would never see any mobs. That would be kind of nice in a way, I guess. So, yeah, this is more unique compared to the generic dock systems I normally do. Check this out. Got some curvature for the port separation. Oh, I like that. It's different. I've been for the longest time debating, does this look good with a dual block design? And it works. I just feel like there might need to be a little bit more there. We've got some of the structure holding that beam in place too. Use a lot of stair work. And these columns have got to change. I keep looking at them. They're not interesting to me. Just very plain. But if you wanted to go for a more realistic city build, it would really work. I think the problem is I went for more of a fantasy with this curve. So we're going to keep that in mind as we are approaching the hillside. I've got to do something here, and we've got to do something up there. And this is, of course, square. So whenever I go more abstract, it could probably be for these smaller paths going to other parts of the island. Yeah, I wanted to keep this uniform, because a dock looks better uniform, especially for an official dock. Maybe some of these abstract ones would be good for other designs, but this one makes use of large ports. I don't know. I just think it goes a long way to be uniform. So I want to try to get this wall system in place, do a lot more decoration on the dock system to get it where it needs to be. I think this would look good. It looks good so far. I just don't know how well it's going to match the rest of the environment on WayStone. So let me do a couple more of these. We'll put in some acacia logs there and there. I think that should fill it in. And using like orange terracotta with acacia wood, that is a perfect blend of colors. I love that. I like orange. I think it's really nice. Because whenever you come into a dock or like the main entry point to an island, you would want it to look impressive. You want to make it look colorful and look very attractive to land your ship on. Hey, that looks pretty cool. We just need a border to finish this off. And I gotta still think of some kind of decoration to go in between these columns. I have no clue what to do. Hey, we got the stairs in. That's nice. You know, for the upper tiers, we're gonna make our way up into the next level, which is going to contain maybe some marketplaces. I'm gonna try to fancify those a bit compared to some of the normal stuff you see, like the wool blocks and all, and the fence posts. I'd like to make it look fancier. Maybe do like some facades of houses that look unique, and transform those into shops. This is a weird entrance. I don't know how I'm going to work this one out. I mean, I just put trapdoors there. I just don't think it quite cuts it. I've got the wall done. I mixed in some dark oak stairs and dark oak logs. Hey, it matches well. And you can really cut some corners with that. You can make stuff look more rounded when you're going around. So let's see, do I got any stone slabs on me? No, I don't even have any cobble slabs on me. I was going to replace that. And I'm going to do a lot of detailing on the walls too. This is very flat. It needs something. It's driving me crazy. We could probably do like trapdoors around where these fences separate. Hey, that'd be nice. Give it some shape and dynamicy. So I think the next part, I'm just going to do a time lapse. We're going to be working on the next tier. And I wanted to do something speedy today. Wow. Now that was an incredible project. Like, I had so much fun with that. I usually don't have that much fun. It's been a long time since the last time I've had this much fun, actually. And I think it's a combination of several different things. So like a couple of days ago, I did a sci-fi build in creative and it didn't quite compare to this survival build. I just think we look at this and it's like, this is much more materialistic because we had all of these resources. We had to use our resources to make this. It's just a big difference. And you could really take your time and slowly, critically think through all the details, making it more meticulous than what you would find in like a creative world. And man, do I love this marketplace. It has come out looking just dandy. Colorful, a lot of pop, and a total different experience compared to what you would experience over at the main island. I mean, this is more like, I guess you could say, city than what the plains provides at the main island. Yeah, this is more spread out. The buildings have more space in between them, and we focus more on negative space. Now this is just a lot of positive space. Even though this is more of a backdrop stuff and this feels like negative space in a way, I feel more positive than negative than what we see on the islands, I guess. I don't know, I can't explain it. I just like the vibe that you get from walking through here. Now this isn't going to be the end of it. You know, I've still got a big chunk to cover next to Captain Irony's starter house. He's got a few different things going on there. He had a plot that he was doing some tree farming on. And let me just land on Hex's houseboat. This is nice. Nice and fresh. This segment, I might want to do like a big retaining wall. I don't know. I just don't think that's going to be great for building. I don't want to go too far because it can feel like it drifts away from the dock. And there wouldn't be a lot to build there unless we went with something that is a totally separate entity. I don't know. And Captain Irony said that we can use this plot. I've actually got a couple of plans that I'm going to keep on the back burner. I'm not going to let you guys know about just quite yet. I've still got to do a lot of thinking on this area. But that's not to say, if you want to start the idea pod a little bit and give me some recommendations in the comments, I would be excited going through them, seeing what we can implement into this area. But I think that's going to be about it for today's episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We'll see you next episode. Have a fantastic day.